average interest rates as of April 1st was 3.18. But about a little more than 3 months ago, we were at 2.65. Hold on, wait a second. This is April Fool's, right? Anyone? Anyone? Guys, gals? April Fools? Hey, homeowners! Anant Deoras with eXp, your local trusted realtor here in the city. And as always, through my Living Chicago YouTube channel, I like to provide practical tips for you, the homeowner, who will eventually become the home seller. Today, we are doing our monthly market report. And today, as I mentioned in the intro, we'll be talking about interest rates, a couple of high-level metrics, and then what's trending, with everything, of course, relating to you, the homeowner. So you may be wondering, okay, why, Anant, are you talking about interest rates? I'm not buying a home. Well, hold off on that for a second. Interest rates are always impacted, particularly if you're living now in your first condo here in the city. Typically, your buyer pool is going to be that first-time homeowner, which is very sensitive to any rise in interest rates. So let's look at them as of, again, as I mentioned, April Fool's Day, Thursday. This is no joke, unfortunately. We are at 3.18. This is an average. Of course, that could always change depending on your credit score, but on average, what's been reported from all the banks and lenders that we were at 3.18. But back in January 7th, actually not more than 3 months, just almost 3 months ago, we were at 2.65. And actually, I have buyers at that time that were approved for 2.375. So while it doesn't necessarily seem like a really high amount percentage-wise, it is an increase, and that could potentially affect those home buyers who are going to be buying your first condo. And oh, by the way, if you are thinking about selling and you're going to eventually move up into a larger home, you are going to be a buyer, and that could potentially affect you when you're getting a loan if you're going to go the mortgage route. So that is kind of interest rates, what's happening with interest rates. Why don't we talk about kind of what's trending, a trending topic. Biden just released this. It's called the Rescue Plan. Let's talk about that now. Just when you thought there was huge news with Biden's recent COVID plan, which was $2 trillion that passed, he just now released his rescue, what he calls the Rescue Plan, which is another $2 trillion, which would address much needed repairs to our infrastructure throughout the US of A. And a portion of that, as relates to housing, of course, I am a realtor, we're always talking about housing and how it impacts you, the homeowner, would be towards the housing industry. That portion is $213 billion. And what they would do with that money is actually rehabilitate and also construct homes for people that are middle and low earners to kind of help them through. And so a lot of that money would be devoted to that, which would help supply on the supply side, which could potentially affect your home price if you're trying to list your place. But man, this has to pass. And so what Biden has been saying is how he's going to pay for this is he's going to raise the corporate tax rate from 21% to 28%. I've got some graphics going on right now to fully fund that. And he said in 15 years. What I did hear through some of the pundits and some news reports, of course, the source I have is Housing Wire, which didn't specify this, but there was also going to be a tax on people earning over 400K. But that is not confirmed. So if you're in that boat, obviously hold tight. And like I said, this has to pass. So that's the kind of what's trending right now with this rescue plan. It sounds good. It may help on the supply side and affordability, which everyone wants to be able to have that American dream. But that there's some concerning aspects on how they'd actually fund this, which I'm really concerned about. I'm more kind of focused on that. If they could fund it properly without increasing all of our taxes, hey, it's needed. We got in city here, Chicago, we got a lot of stuff falling apart. So that's the rescue plan. Let's kind of talk about the high-level metrics that I want to mention, and then of course, a tool that you can use to find the value of your home. As I like to do month over month, Mr. and Mrs. Homeowner, I'd like to talk about a couple of high-level metrics: median home pricing year over year and median market time, which is the time typically it takes for something to go under contract, that year over year. So for median home prices, we were at 323,000. That is an increase year over year of 9.7. So I'm telling you, it's phenomenal home prices, tremendous growth, pricing growth in the Chicago, this is for the Chicago area, 9.7%, 323,000 median price. And for market time, we're at 34 days, which is a reduction of 17%. So home prices are increasing. There's tremendous demand, just driving down market time. Just the two really important metrics that I want you to know. So you just saw those metrics that I explained: lower market times, higher home prices, and you kind of curious on how your particular property, condo, single family is doing. So I do offer my market activity report. It's a great delivered via your email, where you can see a market snapshot in your particular Chicago neighborhood, actives, under contract, and sold properties. You can go back as far as you want. I typically recommend you go back 3, 4, 5 months. You can put filters in there. I have a quick little video playing right now. You can actually see it done. All we need is your name, email, and a phone number. And I'll do a quick follow-up with you to kind of see where you're at. And of course, if there's some time that's still needed for you to prepare your home or even to find your new home, I totally get it. I'll just be a resource for you. So definitely consider, I have a link below in the description. Get my market activity reports so you can kind of see how your home is stacking up against the competition. Now let's go to our, as I do every week, that Leaving Chicago question. Mr. and Mrs. Homeowner, okay, Leaving Chicago question. What is your individual pain point? Now this could be you need to have a certain amount of dollar value. You're looking at your net proceeds, how much you're going to use for your next purchase. And so price is very, very important. Maybe you've got questions about preparing your home. Maybe you've got questions about inventory, because inventory is limited, as I've mentioned in a lot of these videos. So what is your particular pain point? Comment below. Let me know. I'll reach out to you. You can provide your email, or I have my email and my phone number, 773-490-6151. Reach out to me. Let me know your particular pain point. And of course, I am here available for you as a resource. I am Anant Deoras, AD, an EXP Realtor here serving the city. Thank you so much for watching. And now what I would like for you to watch is over on the left side, I want you to see my market prediction, how I predicted with home prices. I did it a couple of weeks ago. And of course, you may want to know how to prepare your home. That is over to your right. Take care.